All right, y'all, we are back with another video. Now, I see this is going crazy on Fox. A lot of people is talking about this movie from Tim Ballard called Sound of Freedom. Now, I haven't seen the movie yet, but I heard what people said that the movie was about, like supposed to be this guy supposed to be saving kids and stuff like that from pedophiles and all that type of stuff. And then they turn around and say that it's like liberals and it's like a lot of people in the media is just straight dragging this movie. And I'm like, why is they dragging a movie where a person is trying to save kids from nasty pedophiles? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. But like I said, they said they are ripping them. So I want to see like what is Fox take on this and what they're talking about. And I think Tim Ballard, y'all said Tim Ballard himself is supposed to be on Fox talking about it. And we're going to check it out, y'all, and see what exactly going on. Like I said, I haven't seen this movie yet. If you have seen this movie, let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts about it and what did you think about it. But like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody that's been showing so much support, leaving positive comments, and everybody that just clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, y'all.
On July 4th, the #1 movie in America wasn't Indiana Jones. Disney spent $300 million resurrecting Harrison Ford and releasing the summer blockbuster. But there's another movie dominating the box office. It's called The Sound of Freedom, and it beat Indiana Jones on opening day.
Wow.
The film's based off the true story of Tim Ballard, a former Homeland Security special agent who saved kids from an international sex trafficking ring.
It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
We're Homeland Security. You know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces. And this is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
This movie zeroes in on the multi-billion-dollar human trafficking industry and honors a hero, someone who saved children from sex slavery. But to the media, this person isn't a hero. Someone who rescues kids from pedophiles is a villain.
That's just crazy.
These films are created out of moral panics. They're created out of bogus statistics. They're created out of fear. And with something like Sound of Freedom, it specifically is looking at QAnon concepts of these child trafficking rings that are run by the high-level elites.
For some reason, the entire media is smearing this movie as a dangerous conspiracy theory. The press is saying that the star, Jim Caviezel, is a QAnon guy. And Jim plays Tim Ballard, which is strange because just a few years ago, the same media was celebrating Tim Ballard's heroics. Watch.
Tim Ballard has one mission: to track down child traffickers. 4 months ago, Colombian authorities asked him to investigate a tip that children were being sold there as sex slaves.
Within a half hour, this individual walks up to me, starts asking me what I'm here for, what I want, and within minutes, he says, well, I've got kids as young as 11 years old.
So why is the media warning people not to see a movie about child sex trafficking that's based on a true story? Well, the Spear Fund founder, Tim Ballard, joins me now. So, Tim, why is the media hating this movie?
That's crazy.
You know, I can't understand it. The film was made, produced, written like 5 years, 6 years ago, way before anyone heard the name QAnon. I still don't even know what QAnon is. In the meantime, they're trying to connect it to some conspiracy when, in fact, like you said, this is a true story. These are real kids. I mean, these kids are my friends. They're young adults now, the ones that were rescued. They're going to come out soon and tell their story. It's going to be very awkward when the mainstream media comes after these kids next and accuses them of being part of some conspiracy when, in fact, they were rescued from a life of rape.
Like everything's a conspiracy
It's the most bizarre
theory.
thing I've ever seen in the media, perhaps.
I mean, this publication says The Sound of Freedom is a superhero movie for dads with brain worms and that it fetishizes the torture of its child victims. Is that what the movie does?
It absolutely does not do that. It tells a story based in truth. And, you know, what I think is happening, Jesse, I think that the left and these media outlets, they don't want to have a discussion that this film is going to compel. A discussion about why 85,000 children showed up unaccompanied at the border and got released into the interior of a country that is the highest consuming country for child exploitation material on the planet. They don't want to talk about why these same publications are pushing an agenda to change the word pedophile to minor attracted persons in order to normalize sexual activity with children. I think that's what they're trying to avoid, and they know this film's going to shine a light on all of the things, all the atrocities happening to children, and so they have to discredit it by lying about it.
So what would their motivation be to discredit a movie that's trying to shine a spotlight onto atrocities committed against children?
Right.
Well, if the truth of human trafficking and child exploitation were to be brought to bear, brought to light, then they would have to have a debate, a discussion that they don't want to have about, again, these policies around sexualizing children or allowing children to consent at a young age to do anything and everything, which would eventually include being, identifying as an adult perhaps and having sex with pedophiles. I hunt pedophiles. I've been hunting them for 20 years, and they are watching this and they're salivating. They are happy that Rolling Stones and The Guardian are ripping on a movie that exposes them. So I don't like the fact that these media outlets are in fact, wittingly or unwittingly, running interference for human traffickers and pedophiles.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen the movie yet, but now I want to see it because this thing made such a splash. Tim, thanks so much for joining us, and good luck at the box office.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey.
Wow. As y'all can see, y'all got a chance to hear what like Tim Ballard had to say. Like, I just don't get it, man. Like, it always gonna be the liberals and a lot of, especially the liberals themselves. This man said he been catching pedophiles and stuff like that for the last 20-something plus years. So he's just trying to shine a light on what some of these nasty people be trying to do to kids and stuff like that. So he is a person in the movie that's catching these nasty pedophile people, you know what I'm saying, and try to put a stop to it. So it's just basically just shining a light on stuff like that. And I can't see how something like that is just getting ripped to pieces. Like, I just don't get it. And they said that the left once loved Tim Ballard. Now all of a sudden they trying to turn on him because he's shining a light on what some of these nasty people be trying to do to kids and stuff like that. So like, man, it always something, y'all. It always something. I don't know if they trying to do this just because the movie beat Indiana Jones in numbers and in the box office and stuff like that. I don't know, but I can't see how people are ripping this movie to shreds. I'm definitely gonna check this movie out. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet, but like I asked before, if you have seen it, please let me know down below in the comment section. But I don't see nothing wrong with shining a light on what's going on that a lot of us need to be alert and watch out for, because of some of these nasty people, they don't care and just try to do stuff to kids and stuff like that. And that's what this whole movie is just surrounded by. So I don't see what's the problem and why it's getting ripped the way it's getting ripped. Like, this is just crazy to me, y'all. It's really just crazy to me. Like I said before, y'all let me know what y'all thought about it. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.